Sir, may I come in?
Please come.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Thank you,
This
sir.
good afternoon part you do only after you close the door and come here and stand.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
While closing the door, looking at the door, if you say good afternoon, you are not doing respect to the board.
Okay, sir.
বন্ধ কৰি উঠি
Hi, sir.
ইয়ালৈ আহি straight থিয় হৈ wish. If there is a madam, good afternoon sirs.
Yes,
If
sir.
there are two madams, good afternoon madams, good afternoon sirs.
Yes, sir.
If there is no madam, good afternoon sirs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about yourself.
Sir, I am Ricky Lohkar Pradhan. I have done my schooling from Don Bosco, Panmazar. After that, I did my graduation in manufacturing engineering from BITS Pilani. I also worked for a year in the oil and gas sector for Schlumberger. And after that, I studied
What did you do in Stephens?
I did a MA in English literature from Stephens, and after that I decided to start preparing for civil services.
You went and did manufacturing in the, engineering in BITS Pilani and then MA in English.
Yes, sir.
What was the idea?
Sir, I developed an interest in literature and in the humanities while I was pursuing my BE in BITS Pilani. I published.
But after BITS Pilani, you did something else.
I worked for a year in the oil and gas sector. I actually published a paper on humanities.
You
while,
worked in the oil India sector, it's not mentioned here.
Sir, I wrote Schlumberger at the bottom, sir, like job work experience.
Okay, Schlumberger you
Yes, sir.
worked.
Yes,
You
sir.
worked for a year.
Yes, sir.
Where? Where were you posted?
Sir, I was posted initially in Sibsagar, then I had training in Abu Dhabi, and later on I worked in Bombay High.
And then you went to St. Stephens.
Yes, sir.
After that, what did you do? St. Stephens you completed in 2020.
Yeah, I started preparing for civil services. I gave UPSC interviews in 2021 and started as Inspector of Taxes. I got selected in last batch of APSC. And
One thing. You did prelims 5 times. So UPSC started in which year?
That would be in 2019 while I was doing my MA.
And then you got into mains twice and you went to the interview twice.
Yes, sir. Once in 2021, and I'll be giving my interview this time, sir, 2023.
You will be doing.
Yes, sir.
But that is the second chance.
Yes, sir.
No, then it's interview done once,
Okay, sir.
not twice. Because
Okay.
I would presume in this case that you had gone for the interview twice.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
What happened in the interview?
Sir,
You didn't make it.
I did fairly well in the interview. I had a shortage of marks in the mains, sir.
In which subject?
In GS2.
What about CSAT? You did well.
CSAT, yeah. So CSAT is not.
Is in the prelims.
Yes, sir. It's not counted nowadays. You just have to qualify, sir.
Okay. And you missed by how many marks?
Sir, I missed by 23 marks.
Missed what?
The final cutoff, the final list.
The final list would have Group B also, no?
Sir, no. It's only group. Like all the services, including the allied services and Group B services.
You missed Group B also.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
When you say finalists, I missed by 43 marks or 23 marks.
Yes, sir.
It is, you would have come into the Group B then.
I am not sure about that, sir. Sir, cutoff for like when I look at the cutoff, sir, it says like this is the cutoff for like my category, general, and my marks is 23 short of that, sir. For like now, even for Group B services like the next, we are supposed to fill it together with our Group A and the All India services as well. So I'm presuming I've missed for both of these services by 23, sir.
That's what I'm presuming.
Yes, sir.
Because anyway, that is past. When we did our civil services, that was the rule.
Okay, sir.
That first is the Group A, then the Group B. Number of prelims in this. When did you start giving the prelims here?
Sir, 2019.
2019.
2019.
No, but then UPSC, which year did you start?
UPSC 2019. Sir.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
I actually also,
every year he gave.
Yeah, I also accounted for this year's prelims as well in that number 5.
You came so close to UPSC.
Yes, sir.
So this time you will be going again.
Yes, sir.
How many people have made it from Assam to the interview? Any idea?
Sir, as per my best knowledge, I think it's 4 or 5 of us.
That's what I heard. 5. Okay, you are now 29 years old.
Yes, sir.
A little late for UPSC.
Yes, sir.
Not so much late for UPSC.
Yes, sir.
Because UPSC 29 means somewhere up there before you reach your peak, you will have to retire.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me, why do you want to come to civil service after having done all this?
Sir, I want to contribute.
Slumberger, your annual package must have been a fortune.
Yes, it was pretty high, sir.
How much?
Sir, when I was recruited, like the cost to company, it was around 32, sir.
32.
Yes, sir.
But that's a little less than what I knew.
It used to be more, but when I was recruited, there was a recession in the oil economy. So
I see. No, I know, because when my daughter was recruited, she was 60L,
okay, sir. Okay.
but she didn't join. I mean, she went for the initial
Okay, sir.
training and all that, but then she finally didn't join. And that's a different matter.
Sir,
Everyone has
they
their own
actually
choice.
stopped international postings from the previous batch. Like my seniors, they did not get international postings, and when one used to get international postings, it used to be much higher. Like you'd be directly posted in the Middle East right out of training. So that thing stopped.
Okay. Anyway, just academic interest, I asked you this. But why do you want to join civil service?
Sir, I wanted to contribute to society at large, and I felt I.
So 1 minute,
Yes,
you are working now as inspector of taxes.
yes, sir.
You're working now.
Yes, sir.
Which year did you join?
I joined last year, sir.
So what is bad about that?
Sir, I want faster career progression, and I want my services to be at a larger scale, sir.
From inspector of taxes, you'll become superintendent of taxes.
Yes, sir, that is something I
How
aspire
much time
for.
does it take?
Sir, if I don't clear the exam through a normal route, like at least 10 years, but that depends again on how many posts are there for superintendent of taxes. It's usually more than 10 years.
তো এতিয়া যদি পৰীক্ষাটো দি পেলাই আপুনি পাই যায়, you will be happy as superintendent of taxes.
Sir, I should be, but I think it's human nature to go look for more. So I'll also give one more attempt at UPSC as well, which I have left.
Good. It's a positive thing I'm hearing,
Yes, sir.
because most candidates যেতিয়া মই সুধো UPSC কিয় try নকৰে বোলে, it's the same thing, sir. APSC and UPSC are same, so I'll be happy with APSC. That's the first thing they say. Second thing they say, na sir, ঘৰত থাকিবলৈ পাম,
Yes, sir.
which I am totally against.
Yes, sir.
If your ambition is genuinely upward direction, then there's no question. Why should people think that if you are in UPSC you can't serve your own state?
Yes, sir.
A lot of people think I will not be able to serve my state.
Yes, sir. No, that is not.
Nothing like
Sir,
that.
Yes, sir.
I have moved around the entire country,
Okay,
and I
sir.
still feel I have served my state.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, it's good that I'm finding one candidate who is positive about it, that you will still write the UPSC.
Yes, sir.
You're not from reserve category,
No, sir.
so your age will be up to 32.
32, sir. I have one more attempt left and 2 years in hand.
Okay. Oh, one more attempt left, because 5 years.
Yes, sir.
You people are lucky. 6 attempts
Yes, sir.
up to 32.
Yes, sir.
Our end was 26 years.
Yes, sir.
3 attempts.
Yes, sir.
That's okay. Right. Now, you repeat why you said you want to join the civil service.
Sir, I want to contribute to society at large, sir, and I want to give back to society after my education and everything in a broader sense, sir.
You don't feel it's a career that you're looking for most?
Yeah, it's a career that I'm looking for as well, where my primary.
So why are you saying as well? I think it is human psychology, human nature, that whatever you do, whatever you say, you would first like to consolidate your own position.
Yes, sir.
You would want that tomorrow
Yes,
should
sir.
be better than today
Yes, sir.
as a first priority.
Yes, sir.
Then you can relate to human things that you want to work for others, you want to work for people, you want to be
Yes,
with
sir.
the people. That's all secondary.
Yes, sir.
Primary is that you want a career which will enable you to do all that.
Yes, sir.
Then say it.
Yes, sir.
You should say it.
Yes, sir.
That's the truth, no?
Yes, sir. That's the truth, sir.
It's not a sin.
No, it's not a sin, sir.
It's not against public policy.
No, 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 not sir.
It's not being selfish.
No, sir.
It's the truth.
Yes, sir.
Say it.
Okay, sir.
Most people have a window dressed answer.
Yes, sir.
Public or come korim, social service korim,
Huh.
that's why I want to come. They never talk about why they are actually sitting for the exam.
Huh.
They are not sitting for the exam for social service.
Yes, sir.
They are sitting for the exam so that their own career starts building
Yes, sir.
or gets improved from whatever they are doing.
Yes, sir.
Then you should say it with pride.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then you said you can link it always. I want to join the service because I feel that, or I think
Yes, sir.
it is going to give me a good career.
Yes, sir.
It will give me financial stability.
Yes, sir.
It will give me social recognition.
Yes, sir.
So that I can do the work that I want to do.
Yes, sir.
Be with the people, work with the people, work for the people.
Yes, sir.
All that. But that is only second line.
Secondary, sir.
Sequences, first you have to consolidate your own position.
Yes,
Upgrade yourself. You're already doing something, you want to upgrade it now. For
Yes,
you it
sir.
will be upgrade.
Yes, sir.
For some people it will be a career only.
Yes,
But
sir.
for you it's like upgradation of the career.
Yes, sir.
Say that to make it a good answer.
Okay, sir.
What are the primary functions of ACS, Assam Civil Service?
Sir, the Assam Civil Services primarily serves as the interface between the people and the government, implementing scheme, ensuring the welfare of the citizens, driving the government machinery. These are the primary functions of the ACS, sir.
While these words sound very nice, you missed out some very important issues, important aspects or tenets. Firstly, revenue.
Yes, sir.
We call them collectors. Na?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because their responsibility or primary responsibility is to collect revenue.
Revenue, sir.
We call them executive magistrate or district magistrate.
Yes, sir.
Which means magistracy is the second most important.
Yes, sir.
Not second most, it's one of the important
Yes,
functions,
sir.
which includes law and order.
Yes, sir.
Third is development.
Yes, sir.
All that, thing about the schemes, policies, and all that is development.
Yes, sir.
And of course, administration.
Yes, sir.
The ACS does not have any department.
Yes, sir.
It can be in multifarious departments, and wherever they go, they are doing the administration.
Yes, sir.
While the other people are doing line jobs.
Yes, sir.
So these four, can you repeat?
Yes, sir. Sir, the first is revenue generation, second is magistracy, third is development, fourth is administration.
Absolutely.
Yes,
This will
sir.
cover everything.
Yes, sir.
No more question can be asked on the function because they're all there within those four.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're not opting for police service.
No, sir. I'm not opting, sir.
Any problem? Physical problem?
Sir, I feel I'm more inclined and I have a better aptitude towards, sir, as I'm working in Texas, so where you have data analysis involved and there is a substantial element of technology involved which I can bring in, sir. I believe I'll be more efficient as a worker in these sectors, sir.
If they ask you, do you dislike police service?
Sir, no, sir. I just have a stronger inclination towards taxation as a service.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Because there's no reason why they should ask because
Yes, sir.
nowhere it is written that you have to choose APS above all these.
Yes, sir.
There's not even a rule or a law.
Yes, sir.
It is just a matter of choice. They've given you choices, you can take the choices.
Yes, sir.
Except there's one thing that in some cases they're higher grade, some cases they're lower grade.
Huh.
But superintendent of tax is the same grade.
Yes, it's same grade, sir.
Excise is also same grade.
Same grade, sir.
So nobody should actually ask you why I have not chosen.
Yes, sir.
But then because people choose either ACS or APS as the
Yes, sir.
first, or put them as first and second, so there may be a tendency to ask this question. Why not?
Yes, sir.
Do you dislike the service? Or do you have a physical deficiency
No, sir.
or eligibility problem? If you don't have,
Yes, sir.
then they'll ask you why not APS? Do you dislike the service? The answer is what you should give.
Yes, sir.
What I tell people that you should never answer in negative.
Yes, sir.
Never say I don't like this service or I don't like that service. You say I like that service, but I like this service better.
Huh.
It's like Akbar Birbal, na? You know that?
Yes, sir.
Akbar drew a line and told Birbal, without touching this line, make it short.
Yes, sir.
What did Birbal do?
He drew a different line that's short.
He drew a longer line.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
He drew a longer line and this line became short.
Yes, sir.
So here also, you like APS. It's a good service. I respect that service, but I like this services better.
Yes, sir.
Nobody has any reason to ask you why do you like them better or why do you.
Yes, sir.
It's your own choice.
Yes, sir.
That's why they've given you the choice.
Huh.
Okay. Now, you're already in taxes, so I should not ask you what are the types of taxes and how taxes are shared between center and state and all
Yes,
that.
sir.
All that you would be knowing. And what is excise?
Sir, excise is
Don't pani dibo, video. Hello, pani dibo.
excise is also a form of tax, but it's a tax that's usually associated with manufacturing activities. In this case, like commonly known, excise is for alcohol for human consumption.
But that's only one.
Yes, sir.
It's not the end all and be all.
Yes, sir.
Very few people understand that excise can be on other things also.
Yes, sir.
If you buy a matchbox, there is an excise duty there also.
Yes, sir.
It's for manufactured
Manufacturing,
items.
sir.
Good, that you are in taxes, so you understand this. A lot of people
Yes,
don't
sir.
understand. They feel that excise means liquor. 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Busy aছো. Question? যদি দীঘলীয়া হয় পিছত কথা পাতিম। নাই টোটাল কিমান আছিলে ঘূৰি মানে ৰিটাৰ্ণ What about Calcutta to Goa? Okay. মানে সেম টিকেটত আচ্ছা এইটো কানেক্টিং ফ্লাইট না বুজিছোঁ চ' দেয়াৰফৰ বিকজ তাত নামি তাত লেঅ'ভাৰ বুলি কৈছে ন কেলকাতাত লেঅ'ভাৰ আছে না উইচ মিনছ ইটছ এ কানেক্টিং ফ্লাইট হা ঠিক আছে হা হা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ 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 Acha, let me discuss this a little later with you. Okay. Sorry. Same daughter who was in slumber here, but.
Okay, sir.
So, ठीक है sir. These you are already aware of. Now, are you also familiar with where are you staying in Guwahati?
Sir, Bhahor.
What's your mother tongue?
Assamese.
Pradhan.
I'm Nepali from my mother's side SME is from my father's side, sir.
That's what I was wondering. আচ্ছা ডেটা কি করে?
Sir, data doctor asile. He passed away when I was small.
And mother?
Mother was also a doctor. She's still working.
She's a doctor.
Yeah.
Good.
GMC.
You know the entire history and geography of Guwahati, how it started, how did the name come, Guwahati name, and how did it evolve as a leading city in the northeast, and what it means to this entire northeastern region, all that you must be aware.
Sir, yes, sir.
What is the etymology of this name Guwahati?
Sir, Guwahati comes from a Sanskrit term, Guwahati, where it was famous for selling of acacia nuts. And it was a region which was famous for this.
Erica nuts.
Erica nuts, sorry, my bad, sir. And this is how it got the name and eventually developed.
What was its original name?
Kamrup.
What was the name Pragjotishpur of?
Pragjotishpur was also its previous name. So it was called as the city of Eastern astrology. And it was one of the, I believe, the 4 Jyotishas in India at that point of time.
How did the name Kamrup come?
Kamrup, the name came Kamrup because it was the reincarnation of the place of Kamdeva, and that is associated with Kamakhya temple as well.
Which place was originally named Bhasma Shaila?
I'll have to check that, sir.
What is Bhasma?
Bhasma, I believe it's a mythical demon, if I'm... I believe it's a mythical demon, sir.
Bhasma is a demon.
Sir, no, sir, sorry, sir. I am getting it wrong, sir. I'll have to check that, sir.
Bhasma is to consign to ashes, flame and ashes.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Bhasma kora.
Bhasma kora, yes, sir.
Shaila is?
I'll have to check that, sir.
Heel.
Heel. Bhasma, Shaila.
Rock.
Rock, okay, sir.
Which place was a rock where Bhasma took place, or the burning or the consigning to flames and ashes? Guwahati or around?
Sir, I'll have to check that, sir. That part.
Which place is known as Umananda?
Umananda, sir, you have to... It's the small island. You'll have to cross the...
Are you aware that Umananda was originally named Bhasma Shaila?
No, sir, I'm not aware of that, sir.
What did the British call this island?
I'll have to check that, sir. Peacock Island, sir, if I'm not wrong. Yes, sir. Peacock Island, yes, sir.
Why is it called Bhasma Shaila?
So some mythical event must be associated with it, sir.
It is related to what you are talking about.
Okay,
Kamrup.
sir. Okay, sir. Sir, I believe Kamdeva was got Shiva's fiery glance at that reason, and he died and had to be reincarnated again. The dying part is related to the Bhasma event, I believe, sir.
Not Shaila, Shaila.
Shaila, sorry, sir.
Okay. These are small mythological legends
Yes, sir.
that sometimes sound interesting and entertaining, but sometimes they are actually pearls of knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Some things separate the men from the boys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Guwahati happens to be a part of which district?
Sir, Kamrup Metro.
Kamrup Metro was a part of which district? Earlier?
Sir, Kamrup.
Kamrup had many other places when it was not divided years ago.
Yes, sir.
Which are these places?
Sir, Kamrup Rural and Kamrup Metro was a division that happened.
That is recent times.
It's a recent time, sir. Sir, prior to that, sir, I'll have to check on that, sir. Which current districts were a part of Kamrup.
Check.
Yes, sir.
Nalbari, Borpeta, all those places, Baksha. Now, if, say, a person from outside India,
Yes, sir.
say Africa,
Yes,
some small town of Africa, has heard about Assam but doesn't know anything about it.
Yes, sir.
He is interested in coming here.
Yes, sir.
And he contacts you and asks you to, requests you to tell him about Assam.
Yes, sir.
How will you start and what are the main things that you will tell him?
Sir, I would start by saying that Assam is famous for many things that a person who's not from India would be interested in. But first of all, I would say it is famous because of the mighty Brahmaputra that flows through it.
See, by the time you tell him about Brahmaputra, he will not know is Assam a shawl that you wear or is it a cap that you put on your
Okay,
head?
sir. Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, Assam is a state in India.
You have to
That's
say
the first
that.
thing I'll tell him, yes, sir.
And where is it located?
So it's located in the northeastern part of the country, sir.
And
It
what,
is-
by saying northeastern, what are the other familiar milestones near about which he can recognize?
Sir, he can definitely recognize the Himalayas in the north. Sir, internationally, sir, it is close to Bangladesh as well as Bhutan. And I would also say that it's the gateway to the northeastern part
What
of the
about
country.
beyond Himalayas? What is there?
China.
This is the
Yes, sir.
landmark you would recognize.
Yes, sir.
So you would try to tell him as many things as possible so that he
Yes.
can recognize. Myanmar would be one,
Yes, sir.
Bangladesh,
Yes, sir.
Bhutan, China. These
Yes,
are
sir.
places you would like to tell him, no?
Yes, sir.
So that he can find out, oh yes, it is there.
Yes, sir.
Then what will you tell him?
So then I'll tell him that Guwahati, which is the main city of Assam, Dispur is its capital of.
You have not finished with us. অসমৰ আৰু কি কি আছে ক'ব পৰা?
Sir, Okhomor,
Which you would like to tell him in a broad sense?
Sir, I'll tell him of Kaziranga, because of which.
All that is small parts of.
Okay, sir.
First and foremost, যদি অসমখনক এখন ষ্টেট হিচাপে লোৱা হয়, is it an agrarian state, is it an industrial state, or is it a service? কি আছে অসমত?
Sir,
What is
it's
the
agrarian state,
You'll have
sir.
to tell him this,
Yes, sir. It's primarily an agrarian state, and because it's primarily an agrarian economy, we have a lot of agrarian festivals that are celebrated. Bihu being one of the main ones for Assamese people, and
before coming to, again, I'm
Yes,
trying
sir.
to tell you so that you prepare yourself well.
yes, sir.
Bihu is okay, it's a
Yes.
part of the culture.
Yes, sir.
One particular thing which he may recognize,
Yes,
tell.
sir. Sir, rice economy of Assam.
You forgot tea.
Tea, yes, sir. Sir, tea, yes, sir.
Assam is known the world over because of its tea.
Yes, sir.
So there's a possibility he will know that Acha, Assam has tea.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the tea place from where I get my morning cup
Yes,
of tea.
sir.
Look for such things.
Yes, sir.
Then what will you tell him?
Sir, then I'll also tell him that Assam is also famous for its oil and gas economy. It
For
has oil and gas economy, oil primarily.
But before that, the Brahmaputra.
Yes, sir. The Brahmaputra before that. Yes, sir.
I'm prompting you every time.
Yes, sir.
You know, you must have structured
Yes, sir.
answers which follow in a sequence.
Yes, sir.
Why this question? The question is just to find out whether your thought process is structured or not.
Yes, sir.
As a civil servant, will you fit into structuring a concept?
Yes, sir.
So when you talk about a particular place, first and foremost you have to tell about the place.
Yes, sir.
What is it? It's a state
Yes, sir.
in a country
Yes, sir.
named so and so,
Yes, sir.
located in this region. So that he understands, you have to say, okay, it also has China and these places. You're making him understand the whole thing slowly.
Yes, sir.
But if you keep on telling him, if it has several tribes by the name so and so, he will not know all this.
Yes, sir.
First things first.
Yes, sir.
It's an agrarian economy. He understands immediately that if I go there, I'll see mostly kheti bari.
Yes, sir.
Then you must tell him about the Brahmaputra, such a huge river.
Yes,
He
sir.
might be even knowing.
Yes, sir.
Because if he looks at the Google for mighty rivers, he might find Brahmaputra in number 22 or number 21 or
Yes,
whatever.
sir.
ঠিক আছে? Then you will slowly come down to things like you should tell about tea. Tea
Yes,
should
sir.
come before Brahmaputra also.
Yes, sir.
Then you will come to perhaps the one-horn rhino.
Yes, sir.
He's from Africa. He knows two-horn rhinos.
Yes, sir.
He must have heard somewhere that there's a one-horn rhino also in some
Yes,
place.
sir.
You connect the dots like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now after that you can tell about many other things. You can talk about economy, you can talk about... let's go to the next question now.
Yes, sir.
मैं केवल पूछूं क्या how your thought process should work
Yes, sir.
at the interview,
Yes,
main
sir.
interview. Right? So then some staple questions like, are you aware of the schemes, the flagship schemes?
Yes, sir.
You are aware?
Yes, sir.
How many of them you are aware?
Sir, of the state government or the central government, sir?
No, I'm talking about state.
State government, sir. Some of the schemes are, sir, Orundoy, sir, Mission Vasundhara, sir, Mission Sadbhavana, then, sir,
অসমীয়াতে ক'ব পৰা নহয়
sir, অসমীয়াত ক'ব পাৰোঁ, sir.
অসমীয়াত কৰা
Sir, অৰুণোদয় মিছন বসুন্ধৰা, তাৰপৰা মিছন সদ্ভাৱনা, তাৰপৰা মেৰা বিল মেৰা অধিকাৰ ষ্টেট গভৰ্ণমেণ্টেও ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰিছিলে ছাৰ টেক্সেশ্যনৰ স্পেচিফিকলি আৰু ছাৰ ছাৰ আই এম নট এবল টু ৰিকলেক্ট দ্য নেম অমৃত বৃক্ষ আন্দোলন the tree plantation drive which took place, sir, Mission Bhumiputra for giving certificates to the reserved communities, sir. Recently the Assam government also established a happiness school in BTR region, and that will form under the broader perspective of the new education policy. And in health,
I don't think that's a scheme of the government of Assam.
Yes, sir, it won't be a scheme of the government of Assam, sir.
Don't stray away from the main thing.
Yes, sir. Sir, in the health sector, there would be, sir, Atal Amrit Abhiyan, or Chief Minister's equivalent of that. And recently, the government also distributed scholarships to students of high school under CM scholarship scheme. So these are some of the schemes.
But ठीक है, now tell me, you are aware of the budget, no?
Yes, sir.
What is a budget exactly?
Sir,
State budget?
Sir, the state budget is the annual financial statement that is tabled to give an estimate of the estimated expenditures for the coming year, as well as the sources of revenue that they are anticipating.
What would you call a budget which has less revenue, more expenditure?
Sir, deficit budget.
And what if it is the other way around?
Surplus budget.
And what if they are equal?
If they are equal, sir, that will be, so I think, balanced.
Balanced budget?
Yes, sir.
According to you, for a state like Assam, which is a good budget?
Sir,
among the three?
I think a deficit budget.
Yeah.
Sir, because Assam needs a lot of capital expenditure so that it generates more jobs, generates better human capital, so its economy develops in the long run, and hence we need a deficit budget to have the multiplier effect.
সেই ডেফিচিটটো কিহেৰে মেকআপ হ'ব?
Sir, সেইটো দি নতুন জবছ যোনটো জেনেৰেট হ'ব।
ডেফিচিটটো পইচাটো ক'ৰ পৰা আহিব?
পইচাটো ছাৰ ৰেভিনিউ কালেকশ্যনৰ পৰা আহিব।
ৰেভিনিউ কালেকশ্যনটো ডিচাইড হৈ গ'ল না, ইমানখিনি হ'ব?
ছাৰ ইনভেষ্টমেণ্ট যেতিয়া হ'ব, ছাৰ মানুহৰ চাকৰি বাঢ়িব, দৰমহা বাঢ়িব,
সেইটো ফিউচাৰ
ফিউচাৰত হ'ব।
এতিয়া আমি বাজেটখন চাব খুজিছোঁ, আমাৰ 10 টকা আৰ্নিং হৈছে, 20 টকা খৰচ কৰিব বিচাৰিছোঁ, এই বাকী 10 টকা ক'ৰ পৰা আহিব?
ছাৰ ইমিডিয়েটলি ছাৰ গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে লোন ল'ব লাগিব ছাৰ এইটো কাৰণে।
ক'ৰ পৰা ল'ব?
ছাৰ বণ্ডছ ফ্লোট আউট কৰিব পাৰে থ্ৰু RBI, আৰু ফৰেইন ইনভেষ্টমেণ্ট এজেঞ্চিৰ পৰাও লোন ল'ব পাৰে, সেইখিনি দি ফাণ্ড কৰিব পাৰে ছাৰ।
চেণ্ট্ৰেল গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে নিদিয়ে?
Central government grants, yes.
What
sir.
about aids and grants?
Yes, sir. The central government gives grants as well as.
আচ্ছা, কিমান লোকে মানে to what extent do you think it is safe to take the loans?
Sir, as per the fiscal FRBM Act, sir, Fiscal Responsibility and Revenue Management Act, sir, the state GSDB should be somewhere around, sir, the fiscal deficit for states, sir, it should be around, sir, 3.5%, sir.
Should be around, no? Should not.
should not exceed, sir, that part, and the government debt should be around, sir, 40%, sir. It should be less than that, sir, actually.
40% of what?
The state, it should be the 40% of the state GDP, sir. GSDP.
40% of state GDP.
Sir, I'll have to check that part, sir. Yes, sir.